Welcome back. Well, it could be in 2 weeks or it could have been 20 years ago, but prom time is always a special time, and that may have never been more true than in 2022.
After 2 years of scaled down dances or no dances at all in some cases, students around the country are prepping for prom, and the season starts today with National Prom Day.
So to help new promsters with the weeks ahead and for a fun look back for those who have put their tuxes and gowns away, we're joined by Dr. Josh Claypo, a clinical psychologist and behavioral scientist, because we're going to talk about why prom is more than just a dance. Now, Dr. Claypo, thank you so much for joining us. I remember, Lindsay, just feeling so free at that time.
Yeah, you feel very adult.
Not a problem, not a care in the world, but what is so significant about prom, and what does that time signal for people?
Oh, well, first of all, good morning. And yes, I remember that time too. And as actually what I was telling your producer, I'm old, but I'm not so old that I had ruffles on my tuxedo. So I'm young enough to not have had those.
Listen, you would have looked good in ruffles, though. I could see it.
Thank you. No, it's a time of transition. You know, it is a time to signal transition. And as you all were saying, you felt free, not a care in the world. It's also a feeling of like accomplishment, not just, if you will, academic accomplishment, but we've made it. We made it through high school. And, for some people, for some kids, it's a rough time. For other kids, it's a easy move. But prom means we've made it for most kids. And particularly, as you said, with regards to the pandemic, this is going to be a very special prom for this graduating class.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. For those students who perhaps, have junior and senior proms that missed them last year, they kind of get a do-over opportunity. But then there's also some students that never got to have prom at all. So kind of what does this year signify for all of those youngsters?
Well, it is, it's very tough for the kids who didn't have the prom. But what you hope is that there's a little bit of perspective, a little bit of time for them. And for the kids who are having their proms right now, it's almost like an extra celebration. That being said, I actually have heard and talked to some teenagers who are actually feeling just a little bit guilty because they know they had friends who didn't get to have prom. And what I always tell them is, just embrace the night, embrace the event, because it is for you, but in some ways you're also celebrating for the two classes behind you that didn't necessarily have the prom that they expected.
That is so true. So you have to have 2 times the fun. So Dr. Claypo, we're going to pull up our prom photos. 2010 was mine. I am so thankful that social media.
Mine's 2008.
Okay, and it's a mess.
Horrible.
So that's me right there. I got a snake situation happening, a lot of shimmery eyeshadow, a good bang. We loved a good bang back then. But social media, though, it has changed everything. And
we didn't have to worry about that.
Oh my gosh, we have to see Lindsay's. Hopefully we bring that up soon. But yeah,
I'm really glad that never made it on social media. Although now it's on television.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
national TV. But that's okay. But how has social media changed things? How has social media changed things?
It's a double-edged sword. On the one hand, the great thing. Yeah, it's really a double-edged sword. On the one hand, you absolutely get to share with people and friends and family members and, people who wouldn't otherwise be there to see you celebrate. So on that side, it's fantastic. And that's the advantage of social media. On the other side, though, it does create a lot of pressure. How do you look? What are you wearing? What is your celebration like? And, we definitely see teens and, frankly, their parents push this too far, in some cases to sort of demonstrate status. And that's sad. It's a sad consequence, but it does happen.
Absolutely. All right, clinical psychiatrist Dr. Josh Claypo, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.